I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, it's not for the weak, girls. If I'm honest, it was hard.
But
I don't know if I'd recommend it.
why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it, like.
It's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out, like it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Sorry. It's okay. Okay. Just take
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, that's okay.
This girl is done, okay? When I mean done, I mean not monetarily. She'll go to make a lot of money, but she's mentally, spiritually, I don't know how she's not physically done yet either. But I'll say this is sad on a lot of levels, but in particular, this is a Rorschach test, to the Western world. I feel like this whole Lily Phillips thing is really showing us like who we are, how we respond to things, and the views we really like hold to. Because right now, social media is divided. You got a lot of people who are supporting her, saying she's taking the agency of her sexual life or whatever. You have other people divided saying, hey, the men are responsible. This is men's fault. I know. In 2024, people are still finding a way to make everything men's fault, even the things that are quite literally done and set up by a woman for herself to gain monetary funds. I'm done. I'm trying to understand the logic of modern people.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal sex at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know? But yeah. I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
Look, let me be honest with you real quick. I don't know which dude said that, but if you weren't guy number 1 or 2, maybe 3, let me tell you something. Then y'all need to go ahead and just throw the time limit out the window. If you're guy 78, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, it don't matter, dog. You probably ain't gonna feel nothing, and it probably ain't gonna happen for you. Okay? If you were in the double digits, really anywhere after 10, 11, just go ahead and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? 1 minute, 2 minutes, it ain't gonna matter now. All right? That's done. That ship has sailed. Okay? You should have acted like it was an iPhone release. You should have been there at 5 a.m. in the morning, camped out, got there early to make sure your spot was, you know what I'm saying? Because anything after 2, 3, really anything after 1, but anything after 2, 3, you're playing a different game. Okay, the game. Matter of fact, after the third dude walked out the room, he should have just been like, he should have looked at everybody else waiting and said, the game has changed. Okay, you can go in there, but just letting you know, the game has changed, if you know what I mean. All right, listen. All jokes aside, this is one of those things where you really have to take a look at not just a person, but take a look at all the people involved. These dudes, I don't hold them to the same accountability level as I hold her, but let's be clear, they're weird too, okay? There's no way in holy hell that I would walk into a room or apartment, wherever they were, and I would sit down and I'm dude 42 and I just look around and I see one dude coming out the room and I see another one going in and I see everyone scooting down like, what do you even think when you're sitting there? Like, throughout this whole process, I'm sure you can hear them. I'm sure you can hear the dudes going into the room before you. So what are you thinking the entire time? You're just sitting there, you know. Does she do things like, are they taking numbers like the DMV? Are you just like on your phone and then somebody comes out the room and it's like, you know, G42, and you like, oh shit, hold on, G42. No, that ain't me. I'm G87. No, I got a long way to go. That ain't me. Is that what's happening at this place? Like, this is astonishing. For all the wrong reasons, by the way. I just every time we think we've seen the bottom of the barrel of depravity for the Western world, someone comes along and says,
surprise, motherfucker.
Her parents are I'm sure they're done on a different level when this gets out. And the way this is going viral right now, they probably know by now. And I could tell you this, Christmas dinner is canceled if I'm her father. All right. As a matter of fact, it ain't canceled for real. I'm just telling her it's canceled. We ain't gonna have Christmas this year. What happened? 100 dudes happened. That's what happened. Okay, we just calling it off. Okay, no, the kids crying in the other room. Just forget about it. And you tell them why they crying when they get older. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all.
If the situation wasn't even worse enough, now the internet is divided about who's to blame for this Sodom and Gomorrah fest. All right. This woman, Julie Bindel, on Twitter or X, whatever Elon's calling it these days, says any man involved in the torture of this woman should be locked up. Shame on the men exploiting Lily Phillips. Exploiting Lily Phillips. She's the one who put this event together, organized it, and is getting paid from it. These dudes had to pay. They had to pay. One dude I seen in a video clip said he had to pay, it was $200, okay, to sign up for the event. And he paid another $250, he said, for the plane ticket. It was from inside the same country plane ticket. And then he said he had to pay another $200 or something for the test. So she made all the dudes get STD tested before this. I guess there's some silver lining. Speaking of linings, she doesn't have any.
Damn.
But I think that also, remember, going forward, she will be the one who continues to make the money from all of these men. And she has video footage of them that they don't profit from. So she's the one who's being exploited. Caroline Hardman says, it makes me angry that the men all have their anonymity and yet she will never be able to escape it. Whose fault is that, Caroline? Whose fault is that she'll never be able to escape this moment? I'll give you 3 guesses. You're only going to need 1, okay? This is modern feminism really is like this, like they are just on a quest for just like zero accountability. It doesn't matter what the event, what the thing is. It's just like, hey, what happened over there? Oh, an asteroid came and hit the earth. Damn it. I'm so sick of toxic masculinity. Like, what are you how do you equate this to being able to escape it and she won't when it's her thing? Danny says, I think every man involved in that Lily Phillips thing should die. Ooh, that's subtle, Danny. Way to, how do you really feel, Danny? Please tell us. You think every dude, 100 dudes, I guess, should die for an event that Lily Phillips herself put on and profited and made money from and said that she enjoyed, and now she's about to do a 1,000-man event later on or next year. What exactly is the sin or the crime that these women think that happened to her? Like, for them to have this process in their mind, I'm trying to really understand, like, what are you, the words you're saying, I hear them. I'm trying to understand, what is the catalyst in your mind of these words coming to bear out of your mouth? What do you think happened, or what was done in your mind that makes these men evil, should be locked up, and I guess even killed?
Let like these guys do that on your face?
Yeah.
And in your mouth?
Yeah.
What if they had HIV?
Is that where it comes from?
Jesus
Tongue in the
Christ.
mouth.
It can.
Oh, really? See, I've never really thought about that. Last time when I did it, all of them could in their mouths. I can't really explain it. I get like serotonin, like from when people are like, oh my God, you're that on the internet. Sounds crazy.
I know, and I know you're saying that to me right here, but I don't believe that.
Really?
No.
I joke around and I comment on this, but she really does need Jesus. As cliche as that sounds, it's not a cliche to me. It's true to me. She really, the only way that she can get over this, in my opinion, at this point, is that she really needs to find Jesus Christ and give her life to God. And I know that there's some girls out there who's saying, oh, I was on OF, or I was a prawn star and now I'm a Christian. I know that's like this trendy thing happening right now, and some people are saying it's fake, it's bogus. I don't know if it's fake or bogus, but God does, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So to get over this, she gonna need some serious deliverance. She don't need prayer. She needs to just go to the church, get checked in the church with a bracelet and everything, and just get prayed for around the clock 24/7, and bathe in holy water and don't come out until just don't come out until we say so. Like, this is because 100 dudes, do you know the type of soul ties and the type of demonic activity going on in that place, man? Listen, I'm gonna need the actual blood of Christ, okay? I'm gonna need somebody to go to the Middle East and find where Jesus was crucified at and dig I need somebody to come back with the actual blood of Christ so we could put on her. Like, this is. Oh, and by the way, I guess rumors started flying around that she contracted an STD from this whole incident. So she immediately posted this screenshot here online, basically showing that she got tested after the event and that her test results all came back negative. She's trying to prove. I guess this is important because she's planning on doing that 1,000-man event in February of next year. And so it'd be pretty bad if rumors were swirling around that she contracted something during that 100-man thing. It might put a damper on that. But, there's stuff in here, I see Hep B, Hep C, syphilis, or whatever. But there's some things that these tests can't detect, right? I think, is it a herpes or something like that you can't detect it until you have an outbreak or something like that. So there's some things out there that you can get, that you may have, I should say, that may not be showing up on your test right now. But guys, forget the test. Forget if she's actually clean or not. I don't want to say that's the least of my worries, but I definitely got some equal worries up there with just if she's clean or not, if I was you, okay? There's no reason to even be touching this girl if you've seen this video and you know who she is. If you are still trying to sign up for that event that she's going to in February, which I know some guys will, because people are down horrendous out here. I'm not even gonna make a video about Lily Phillips and the next time she does her event. The next video will be focused 100% on the dudes who go there. Just letting you know. Because at this point, if you know she had sex with 100 dudes in one day and you sign up for that 1,000-man dude, then just know you're the problem, right? You're the problem now too, but you're supposed to be the problem then.
So to kind of set the scene, I'd finished a 14-hour slog of a very hard and stressful day. It was then extremely overwhelming because as soon as I finished, I didn't really think I even got time to shower or eat or anything. There was a camera crew there filming me and kind of, prodding me with questions about the day and everything like that. And it was very overwhelming. And obviously, like I talked about in the doc, it was also coming from a place of like, I felt like I did a disservice to some of the guys. In the fact that, we promised a service of 5 minutes and some of them I had to cut short because we just weren't going to get them all in, to be honest. So yeah, that was kind of where it came from. And obviously it was just very intense. Like, it was a very stressful day. And then there's a camera crew all of a sudden appear and
Guys, look at this woman's eyes. Okay, this is not the eyes of someone who is mentally all there and mentally well. Okay, and I'm not even saying that out of, like, this ain't no insult. I'm being dead serious. All right. Jesus, I feel bad for her. You know, and I know a lot of people out there are clowning her or saying she's this, she's that, she's. Listen, you don't. She gonna look back on this. I have no doubts that she gonna look back on this, and it's gonna be something horrendous that she ain't gonna never be able to take back. And I truly hopes that she finds Christ and is redeemed through the blood of the Lord Jesus Christ. And I don't say that lightly. I mean, I've said a lot of jokes in this video, but I mean that 1,000% seriously. My heart goes out to her and her family, and I pray that they do see this for what it really is, and not for maybe the way they're viewing it now. But thanks for watching this video, and I appreciate everybody. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you on the other side. Peace.